How's it going, everybody? Chase here. Tonight I'll be reviewing the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star Series Cooler Final Form. First up, we're going to take a look at the box. I'm going to go ahead and just say this right now because I don't feel like doing it later. Every figure that you get from Dragon Stars comes with the open palm hands. Dragon Ball Super Cooler Final Form Dragon Stars Series. Super Saiyan Gogeta is in the other wave. Super Saiyan Vegeta, Ultra Instinct Goku signed, Cooler Final Form, Bardock, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. But that is wave 16. This is pretty old. This is about like 2 years old, maybe, if not a year old now. Came out, I think, 2020. And we're almost through 2021, so it's kind of up there. Side of the box, got a cool little shot of Cooler. And that's basically it. Dragon Stars on the top. Bandai, Ages 4 and up, stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. Going to go ahead and jump right on into the figure because that is the only part that I actually care about. I don't care for the packaging anymore. I stopped really paying attention to it, mainly because the boxes are usually pretty bland, except for the side art. But Cooler is massive, standing in at about 7 inches tall. I'm gonna do a comparison real quick. Here is the Dragon Stars Super Saiyan Vegeta, kind of short, and here is the SH Figuarts Full Power Super Saiyan Goku. Goku and Cooler are kind of in scale, even though I think Cooler should be a little bit bigger. But it works. But we're going to get rid of these two for now to take a look at Cooler. Now, personally, I think that his skin tone is a little off, because I seem to recall Cooler was a bit more violet in the movie. I seem to recall he had a lot more red in his purple skin. I seem to recall. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I've watched the movie. He's got his 2 red eyes as well as his little mask. He's got his horns, which are kind of spiky, just a little bit. Back of the head. Really good head articulation. You can get it into some pretty good range. Shoulders, kind of a ratchet joint. I don't know if you can see that on the inside there. It's kind of ratchety because it kind of clicks every time you raise it just a little bit. Kind of double jointed. Well, not really double jointed. Yeah, that's single joint. Well, no, it is double joint. He's got his talons. I'm just going to call them talons because they're on his wrist. But he's got his fist, and they have a little bit of swivel in them. Kind of a purplish blue on the head and all the spots, like right there and there on his legs. Kind of cool. But I just remember in I think it was 20, I'm almost positive it was 2020. This was by far the most sought after figure of all time of that year. Or most sought after figure of that year. Because people wanted a Cooler so bad. So a $20 figure like this, people were turning around and selling them on eBay and stuff like that for like $50, $40, stuff like that. I wouldn't recommend that you spend more than $20, maybe $25 if you're trying to get this guy. Mainly because the SH Figuarts is going to be releasing one in the summer. I mean, not the summer. Pretty sure it's either fall or the winter of this year. And it is massive. This thing basically looks like a baby toy version of the Figuarts one, because the Figuarts one looked like his muscles were like about right here. He was a lot more bulky, but he's got some damn good articulation in his torso, so you can get him into some really good poses. Have him leaning over to punch like that, kind of. Looks alright. It's got some pretty good swivel articulation in his hip, where his thighs can go in and out, kind of about that far in. Really good knee joints. It's got kind of a swivel ball joint with hinge in his foot, and this thing is really stiff. Like, I mean, he has a lot of tight joints, and that's something I really like. I like how he's not gonna drop an arm when you're in the middle of posing him, going while you're holding him like this, and he all of a sudden just won't stay put. I like that he has tight joints. But double jointed knees. I already said the feet have swivel ball pegs in them. Tail, kind of a ball joint slash hinge. Like right there, it'll go up and down and kind of spin on that joint. And then you have his tail, which is swiveled, and the tip of his tail has a swivel as well. Pretty good. I really do like this figure. I personally think he is my favorite out of all the Dragon Stars figures. Mainly because he actually looks good. He doesn't look like a Happy Meal toy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because the Dragon Stars have always rounded off the spikes, like they've always had. Like when you have a Super Saiyan figure, he always has rounded hair. Like, I'm going to pull Goku and Vegeta out again. Like, you see how sharp this is? That's the Figuarts one. He's kind of got pretty spiky horns. They're not sharp, but they're pretty sharp. But he's got to the point where it'll actually poke you. This is the Dragon Stars Vegeta, and he looks like a Happy Meal equivalent. Seriously, his hair is so rounded, kind of, and so condensed. I don't know why they won't let his hair flow out a little bit more, because he's not always shot up like that. It's usually kind of, not feathered, but I'm just going to say flowy. That's all I can really think of. But if they can keep releasing stuff like this guy, I might actually keep buying Dragon Stars. But if they're going to keep doing stuff like this, that's a no-go for me. But I just wanted to show him off. He's a really good figure. Add a little bit of shading to him on the spots where they kind of added the grooves. And you've got a damn good looking runner-up to your collection. This thing, you would have a hard time believing it if it was Dragon Stars or if it was a Figuart, if you do add the shading. But that is my review of the Dragon Stars series Cooler Final Form. I want to thank you for watching, and in the meantime, have a good one.